Okay. All right. Do me a favor. The file, that particular file. If you guys go one more time, if you guys go to your team folder, go one step under the Xref. This file should be under the Xref. So do me a favor. Did you guys open it under the Xref? Open the elevation under the Xref. Everybody open that? Okay, good. All right. Now minimize this. Let's go to CAD. Do me a favor. Highlight the stuff. Pick them all up. So select all, basically. Select all. You know how to grab from the left and kind of highlight it with your... Gary, did it work for you? Okay. Now right click on it. And you see the clip point and copy. So what I did, Jay, I copied this picture because I want to put it in my project. That's what I did. Okay, do me a favor when you all highlight it, guys. You might have to escape a couple of times until you highlight it. Pick it up. Thumbs up, Chad, when you all good. Okay. Just right click on it. And do you see where it's clipboard and copy it? Cool. All right. Is that good? Copy. Now minimize that file and go to the second file. Oops, not that. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, Chad. I made a mistake. I'm going to go highlight it one more time. Copy, copy clip, copy, paste. Okay. Now we're going to go to the one that we were, the E1. See, it's open E1, right? Open E1. And right click and paste it in E1. Paste it, drop it, and Z enter, E enter. Z enter, E enter, it should show up. Paste it in E1. No. Z enter, E enter. Yep. Z enter, E enter. Did it show up? No? Okay.
I didn't even see it.
Minimize this. Okay, so doing okay. Right click, copy, clipboard, yes. Go to the second file. Right here. Right click. Okay, here you go. Clipboard and paste. And click somewhere.
That's what they wanted anyway.
I can see it doing it first. Oh, you double them? Okay, click on, once you delete them, the easiest way to do it is do it again. Right here. So this is the one that has picture. So hover over this here, it should be open. Perfect, highlight all of them.
How do I get my lines and not do this quickly?
I mean, you saw I think
There it is.
Right click. Right click. And click it to drop it. Just click first. First click. Okay, now the enter. One more time. There you go. Right. All right, cool. Now you guys have a picture. So I will leave it up to you guys how you're gonna, which view you're gonna choose to put.
But what you're going to see eventually, if you go to this and double click here and Z enter, E enter, here's what you're going to see in this picture, in the printed. One more time, go back to the view and Z enter, E enter. That's what you're going to see when you print. Okay, and click out of them. So it might be busy. If you guys can keep it as is right here, eventually you need a name at the top. Right here, you need a name. You need the list. you can keep this as is, or you can just look at them there. They just use one view instead of three of them. I'm gonna let you guys choose what you're gonna do on that one. Okay? Does that make sense? Choose what you're gonna be doing on that one. Um, okay, so that's basically the things that I would like you guys to do. We brought this view. Now I want to remind you guys, if you want to control do you see the dimensions? Look at that dimension, kind of ugly a little bit. Look at the dimension. If you click on the dimension here, it will get you what layers these dimensions are. So some of them might be screwed up too. Here's which layer is that one on. Click on this, and we'll get you here. See, this is on dimension. Look what happened. If I want to remove the dimension, click on the bulb. Remember the bulb? Click on the bulb, and all the dimension will disappear. All the dimension would disappear. Now, some of them are not going to disappear. Anybody knows why these did not disappear? Yeah, they were put in a different layer. So the first thing I would do, they're set on window layer. Wrong. So the first thing you would do, guys, click on them and go change them to the dimension layer. Where was the dimension layer? Dim. Yep, on dims. Yep, click on them, and that will disappear them. No, don't turn them off. Don't turn them off. Go. Okay, click on that dimension here. Okay, now if you click on the layer, it's coming on the house. It's in right here, layers. Guys, you turn off. Okay, click on them. Click on layers right here. You should see all your layers. Oh, okay. I'll get you in a second. And guys, turn them on dimension. Okay. For you, my friend, go to here. Click on Layer Manager, Layer Property. Okay. Not all of you guys. Just and make sure you click on all. Click on all. And exit. And exit. I'm coming. That should get you into. So you guys can clean this view. You can clean this view by turning like this little thing here. Let me see what layers this is on. You put in the dimension. Okay. All right, so make sure you save, gentlemen. Save that one. Yep. Well, it's up to you. Okay, leave him then. That's what I mean. So if you like him, leave him. This is up to you guys. This is how your project is gonna look like when you put the tile sheet. If you like the dimension here, just keep them. It's not a big deal. So we need. So the other thing, can you guys see north elevation, apartment, blah, blah. You can also turn these off if you want to. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it up to you. So Jay, if you wanna look at this, if you wanna turn this garage elevation off, I'm not saying do. You just it's in layer 0. You can go put it on not dimension, put it in any other. Can you guys see if I change it to any other layer, it changes with the layer. So you can put it in e-text and turn it off or what's not. Just leave it for the time being as is. Okay. So these are all the dimension that we did, guys. Text. Let's grab some text, guys. You can grab your text. Here's your text, standard text. Click on text, and you can. What you can do with your text is you can go to the paper space, and let's start standard text. Here's my standard. Okay, and I'm going to start typing. Okay, here you go, and it will open. Multi-line would be good. Okay, let me escape here. No. Okay, right here. Double click on it. Okay, and Z enter enter. Double click on it. in the paper space, right? Look at that, and then Z enter, E enter. Zoom all. Okay, that's how you can center it, guys, and move it. Okay, and then when you're done, do me a favor, go click outside so you can get out of that somewhere else. Click outside or escape, or you can do it by clicking on the model space here, paper space, model space. All right, let's go text. Click on text. And you can, I'm going to go copy and paste because I'm lazy. I'm going to grab all this stuff. I'm going to have this. And you guys can grab them too and copy them and see what I get. Copy this. That's on the instructor folder and paste them. And you just, gentlemen, you have just got yourself an enter. Clicks. Oh, it didn't close it. Enter. Okay, here you go. So I can go one more time, guys. This is in the instructor folder, the sheet that it probably will make it easier for you to go to the instructor folder, open that file, copy them all. These are all the sheet that you need, right? It's called narrative. Click here. It's a narrative or scope. I think it's scoped called. I can't remember what I call it from the commercial project scope. And it's the second page, I believe. Second or third page. Third page. Do you find it? Third page.
Yeah, sample this.
Yep.
Sample it up top. And then the work scope and schedules. Second one down, D1, D12. And then I think it's on picked up. Oh, I thought those were. Dang it.
Did you guys find it?
I was so sure. What was it under? Layer guy.
Let's go back here. If you go to the instructor folder. Okay, here you go. Instructor folder, residential project, the project, work, scope, and schedule, and the first one. Cool? The first one. Yep. So it should be a third page in the first document. All right. Yep, I did. Start the text first. Start the text. Undo. Yep, here's the text that we did. Smushed. So when you open a text window, guys, it allows you to expand it. Look at, here's you smushed. Look at the smushed. Because like this, right? You're going to expand it at the top. There's an arrow here, expand it. It allows you to expand your stuff. So you brought the text. If it's smushed, guys, you can adjust your text box. Everybody got the text box ready, working? No? Stuck with that one? Let's go see what you guys are doing. Okay, and close it. Okay. And then you can adjust your text. My text is huge here. Z enter. Okay. Another thing, guys, if you wanna, when you do the text, you can highlight all of them and go to where did it go to the bullets, paragraphs, bullets. Here you go, paragraphs, bullets, and you can turn them off so it will move the sheets into only sheet 1 and sheet 2. This is E1, should be only type block. And enter, and I've done that with you. And the top should say, the top guys should say only sheets. Enter 1, drawing sheets, and if you can bold the top, will ya? bold the first one. There you go. And close project editor. Close it. So here's how it looks like somehow. Make it look better than mine. Okay. Is it frozen? You can move the text. I'll be with you in a second here. You can move your text, guys, to get closer if that's the view that you want. There you go.
Going on that paper thing and not on the sheet white.
Okay. Give me a sec here. Okay, click on that one. The other thing I would like you guys to do when you adjust this is come over at the top here. You need a name. So click on text and come right at the top here and type residential project. Show. Residential project. Expand it. Highlight it. Where's my bold? Paragraph, we don't want these. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now let's go put size it. You can size it. Right now I have a size of a foot, so you can you can make it big. Residential project. It might be too big to be too close. You might have to guys adjust it close. Here's how it looks like after. It looks bigger than it is. So here's what's going to look like when you do it, guys. Residential project. You can change the text here. Then it allows you to bold it. And we might have to put bigger text than that. Let's just put, I don't know, 2 feet. Enter. Make it big enough for the time being, guys. It's just a text. And close it. Okay. So when you come to the print, it will look somewhere here, like a name of a project. I need it bigger than that, though. So you go back to the model space and let's do it again. Highlight it. I'm gonna put it actually probably like 5. Try 5. Enter. Is it big? Too big? And I know you should probably have a standard for it, but for the time being, and hit enter. Did I do it? Close that. So yeah, can you guys size it to, let me see, did I put 5 here? 5. Enter. Adjust it. And close it. Close. Close it. Okay. So here's so it looks something similar to this, guys, and you can make it better. Residential project, a nice picture, and the sheets, the text. Now, Brandon, my friend, feel free to make it better than I did. Looks better on that sheet. Remember, that's your sheet. Am I making sense, gentlemen?
I have my own.
That's your first sheet. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. You put it at 5. Bigger thing. 6.
Okay, click on where 6 is. No, just click on that. Put yourself right there.
And then if you widen it, it'll make it so they don't stack.
Just bring it back. And every time bring it, you want to go down to the next level, you would hit enter.
There we go.
Okay, I'll let you guys putz around with this sheet. Work?
Yep.
Putzing around. When you guys are done with this, go save that one. Okay, could you please save it? The way I like to do it is, and then all what you have to do is just go to that big and close that file. And you guys probably have another file open here, the one that we copied from. You probably don't. Close. I don't want to save that one. So close the file, but make sure you save it though. Make sure you save it. Okay. Okay. Let me know when you guys close it. Yeah. So now, can you guys see the software is open, but the file, the sheet is closed? Cool? Everybody's good? Okay. I'm going to minimize it, and here's what I would like you guys to do. Do you see that title sheet? Go back to your program where you can see the sheet itself. This should be in your team folder under Fall Design ELEC. Cool? I would like you guys, when you go there, I would like you to right click on it. When you're there, right click on it and copy. And right click again and paste. So basically create an identical copy of that particular sheet. Everybody's good, Jay? I know you have an issue with that copy and paste it. Gary, did it work for you? Okay. The preview, you need to click on your details. Right here should be a little bit of view here. Did you see it now? Should say details. And this one also here. See that bind here? That bind can turn it on and off. Got it? Okay, so you preview it. Okay, gentlemen, the rest of you, I would like you guys to right click on that particular one, rename, and I would like to name this one E5, and E5 said upper level power, upper level, and do me a favor, call it upper level. Don't call it power or don't call it power or anything else. Just call it upper level. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do in a second here. Okay. I would like you guys to look at this. All the one that says upper level. This one, I'm going to highlight them in red. And upper level system. And upper level lighting. Where's upper level lighting? Upper level, right underneath it. Okay. Now, these three sheets, do you guys agree with me? They're all using the same background, the upper level. It's the same blueprint, basically. They're using power, lighting, and low voltage. If you have the same blueprint using the same power, lighting, and low voltage, what we do is we make one file and we put these as sheets inside the file. So all these three, I'm going to group them in one. So you'll see this one in a second. I'm going to group all of them in one. So for the time being, guys, it's sheet 5, 6, and 7. So when you come over here, can you guys, the one that you created, rename it again. And I would like you guys to rename it E5, comma, E6, and E7. So everybody knows why. So that will be upper level. And upper level what? Upper level power. And if you can, if you guys want to make it, let's make it upper level power, comma, lighting, and low voltage. All grouped systems. So when you guys are looking at it and then hit somewhere else, so here's what it's going to look like. Here's what your name is going to look like. So when you're looking at this file, Brandon, you're looking at E5, E6, and E7 all in one file. Everybody understand why I didn't put E4 with them? Because E4 have a different background. Okay? Cool? Jay, were you able to copy and paste and work for you? Okay. All right. Cool? Everybody named it, guys, E5, 6, and 7. Now, when you're done, do me a favor. Let's go double-click on it. Double-click. Open it. Now, we're opening E5, 6, and 7. Continue with current operation. Continue. So, CAD is already open, so we'll open it right into this format. Go to the model space. You should see this, right? You guys see that? The first thing I would like you to do is go highlight all the stuff that you have here. Please make sure you're in E5, E6, and E7, not in E1. and delete. So the reason why I did, Patrick, I copied E1 because it gives me the pages already set up, the layers are there, the printer is set up, instead of redoing all this stuff. John, does it make sense why I copied E1? Because I did all the setup in E1. If you don't do it this way, guys, if you start a new sheet, you have to go set up your layers and all this good stuff. Not the layers, basically, but the printers and the page, you have to set it up. Okay, cool. Now, the first thing I'm going to do here, I would like you guys to go home and change your layer. Make sure you're in layer. Click on your layer, and I would like you guys to go to Xref, the one that says I'm sorry, E background. I think we have, did we do an E background? E background. Do you guys see that one? Could you please put yourself in E background? One more time. Make sure you go click on E background. What I did, I put myself in E background because I would bring a background. Did you guys see what I did? Go into home layers, pick the E background. So you're sitting at E background right now. Before you do the Xref, make sure you're sitting at there. Did you guys pick it up? Click on E, expand it, right? And make sure you go pick the E background right here. Cool? All right. Now, next, we're going to go Xref the back. Did it work for you? Oh, yeah, this is perfect then. Okay, now I'm going to go Xref. Insert. Where's my attach? Insert Xreference. Insert Xreference attach. Can you guys see that? Everybody can see that somehow. Tony, works. Insert Xref attach. Make sure you're in the model space. Jay, good? In which deal? Okay, are you with me? Cool. Okay, now I'm going to go Xref. Attach. Click attach. When you attach, it will refer you guys to the last time you did Xref. Make sure you are in your. It will refer you directly into the last Xref that you did. Did it? Did it bring you guys there? Make sure in your team folder, not my folder. Okay, make sure in your team folder, right? Everybody's there. Great. Here's my Xref. Now remember, we want upper level. So where's upper level? Can you guys see what upper level is? Everybody can see upper level. What I'm trying to do is Xrefing upper level. Okay. Why upper level, not lower level? Because E5, 6, and 7 deal with upper level. When we do lower level, what do you guys think we're gonna Xref? Lower level. That's the kind of the red rooster color. Okay, open it. Hit open. When you come over here, leave everything as is. Okay, should be this should be unclicked, right? The specifying screen. Everything looks like this. And hit OK, please. And would you guys see the background there? Now Z enter E enter, please. Z enter E enter. Here's your background. Okay. Z enter E enter. Here's your background. Before we start working on the background, now click on it and see if it's all one block. Can you guys see it's all one block when you click on it? This means it's an Xref. So when the architects come with a new layout, they will save it under the same name, and every time you open it, say, hey, the architects have changed something. Would you like to update the Xref? You say yes, and it populates the newest version. Do you see, guys, why we Xref? Because that Xref file is always owned by the architects. They work on it every night. They go save it under the same name. You, Jay, are referenced to it under the same name. Every time you open yours, it says the architects have changed it. Would you like to update yours? You say yes, and it populates it with all the architects without messing around with your stuff.
Basically, you're just working on the updated
Version.
Like
Yes. That's why the Xref is so important, guys, because the architects will be working on the Xref that you extract. and updating you, or they might be in a different office, and every week they will send you, or every like 2 or 3 days they will send you a copy. Say, hey, here's the new updated one. So you go, make sure it's the same name, and you go paste it in the same folder under the same name. So we'll say, would you like to override the existing one? You say, yep, please. You override it, and guess what? When you open your own one of the E's, it will say, hey, has been updated, load it, load the latest, and it will load the latest for you without deleting all the receptacles and all this good stuff. All your work will stay there. It might not be in the right location, you have to adjust it, but it doesn't mess with your work. That's what Xref and Link will do for you. Okay, now before we do anything, guys, so here's my Xref. Hit skip here. I would like you guys to go to home, and let's go to layers. And can you guys see where is layer manager here? Layer property. Okay, everybody is there. Click on layer property. I need to do some layering issues. Okay, first of all, can you see the unreconciled layers here?
Yeah.
Click on unreconciled. Click on the first one. Hold the shift button. Click on the last one. Group them. Okay, no, don't delete. Right click on them. And do you see where reconcile them? Reconcile layers.
Yeah.
Everybody group select them. Right click on them. Okay, and hit select the first and the last. Hold the shift button. Select the first one, J, and hold the shift button. And select the last. I will select them all. Reconcile. The rest of you guys go reconcile. And bam, it will reconcile them.
Nice.
Okay, so get rid of the whole mess. Reconcile and reconcile. That's step number one. Okay.
Right click on the group. This is reconcile layers. Reconcile layers.
Okay, did you reconcile them, guys? Okay, if you, Jay, if you don't see unreconciled layers on the left, this means you're good. Jay, okay. Now I want you guys to pay attention, a big attention to what I'm going to say. I would like you guys, here's all the layers that you have. I would like you to go drill down to the upper level. So can you guys see Xref upper level only? Give me a thumbs up when you're there. Upper level, 20 ECDM 2140 upper level. Cool, thumbs up. Okay. Expand X, the plus will expand it. Okay. Cool. Now I want to group select these layers. Click on the first one, hold the shift button, and click on the last one. That's your group select. Okay. Everybody's good with that? Okay. While you group select them, I would like you to hover over the color. Can you guys see the color? And double click over the color. That will open a window. Okay? What you're doing, guys, is you're selecting a color for all these. And I would like you to type 8. That will be color 8, which is gray. One more time. I would like you to select color 8, which is gray. Work? What? Huh?
Oh, 8 and gray. So
All right.
I said gray.
Now, when you that guys type color 8 at the bottom, that's the gray. Okay, it. Now everything here on this layer should be gray. So please, when you do this, make sure you're not in tab lock or any of these. Only the background I want it on color gray. I don't want the tab lock on color gray. Okay. Now, if you did all of them, you have to go readjust them. Now, when you're done here, guys, go click on all so you can see all your layers now. And you can see the gray ones already here. All of them, okay? Make sure you click on all, please. Thumbs up, Chad, we did. Then exit. Exit out of it. Can you guys see how your background looks like now? You guys see how your background? Okay. Now, does the dimension bother you? The dimension here? So here's your dimension. I would rather keep the dimension, but I want to tell you, when you print for me, you're going to go to the layer, and remember, and go all the way under the Xref. So it should be one of these gray ones, and I think it's upper level. Which one is dime? Should be dimension. Here you go. Can you guys see this one? If you go into upper level dimes, these are the dimension. So guess what? If it's bothering you later on, you go there and you turn it off. Can you guys see how it turns off? I would rather you guys keep it right now because when you lay out your receptacle, it's nice to have the dimension. It helps you. Remember when we were saying 6/12 rule? It helps you with the 6. So turn it on right now, but you can turn it off at the end. Okay? So now, here's your dimension. Cool. Now let's go to, everybody got that one? Thumbs up, Chad? Okay. Now for the first one, I would like to come right here, guys. Double click on it, the sheet. Z enter, E enter, Z enter, E enter. Oops, what did I do here? Why did I? Okay, one more time. Double click here. Z enter, E enter. There you go. Do you guys have something in your model that prevents you from getting Z enter, E enter? I wonder if there's anything turned off. Sometimes when you have things turned off, there are other things. And let me see. Oh, here you go. Do you see what the problem is? That the dimension from the old project. So can you do me a favor? Go. Here's the problem. I thought there's something holding us. We did not delete the dimension, guys, from before. So go to right here. Go and turn the dimension on, will ya? Dime. So you should see all this junk stuff here. So do me a favor. Highlight it and delete it. These are the dimensions that came from the file that we copied. Be very careful not to delete the background. Can you guys see that? That's why it was screwing us up. Here's my dimension. There's a few of them at the bottom here, so please be careful when you pick them up. Can you guys see them? If you delete the background, hit, oops, now don't do that. So make sure you pick them up and clean them up. There's one more here. Oops. Can you guys see that? You gotta be careful with that one. Here you go. Okay. So now Z enter, E enter, Z enter, E enter. Bam. Sits where it should. So do you see, Jay, where it was screwed up because there were things drawn in a layer that's turned off. You didn't. You must have had it on when you deleted. When you deleted them, they were on. So that's fine. So now double click here and Z enter, E enter. Oops. Okay, a bit. Z enter, E enter. There you go. And exit out of it. Cool. Everybody's looks like this. Now what you're looking at, guys, is worthless. Anybody can tell me? Huh? Okay. Now you might have some notes, guys. Here's what I would like you to do. We can typically add some notes. So what I would like people to do is drag the building a little bit to the top here, so it gives you enough time, so if you Z enter, E enter, oops, skip it. Z enter, E enter will centralize it. If you want to turn things on and off, you can double click on the building and drag it up a little bit. So move it. There you go. So move it slightly up to here. Give yourself enough room. But the challenge is, if you click on the viewport, here's the most important thing. The viewport, guys, I would like to go set the scale to 1/8. Look at 1/8, what 1/8 give me. I would like it to 1/4. Where's my 1/4? Here's my 1/4. So go set your scale at 1/4, please. What happened? Did you get out? It's not fitting
Z
in.
enter, E enter, and it didn't center it. Put it down in the corner.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, you know why? Let me see. Z enter, E enter. Okay, here you go. Z enter, E enter for mine. Here you go. Double click on that one. Here's how it's gonna look like. Do you guys see that there's some stuff here leftover stuff? Go do me a favor. Go here and make sure that is there anything not. Can you go to the dimension? Make sure it's turned on.
On?
Yep. That dimension.
Now it's on.
Okay.
Stuff up.
Okay. Do you see a lot of stuff popped up? Okay, now we're gonna go delete this stuff.
Oh, all right.
Okay, did you guys hear me? Gary, one more time. Go to the layer dimension, please, and turn the layer dimension on. And now you should see a bunch of junk that you need to clean. Delete it. Okay, well, let's look at it. Be careful when you delete them. Okay. It opens this window for you and hit create a copy at the bottom. Okay, John? Create a copy and click on move to the end. Can you guys see create a copy and move to the end? Create a copy, move to the end. Everybody's good? Create a copy, move to the end, and okay it. Gentlemen, he have a new copy for you. Now go click on the new copy. Make sure you're in the new copy. Rename it. And guess what we're going to rename it? E6, what's E6 is light or light, right? E6, thank you. E6, and we're going to call it lighting. Okay? One more time, gentlemen. After you name it, click somewhere else to get you out of the naming. E6 lighting. Cool. Now, make sure you click outside so get you out of editing the name. And then one more time, right click on the E6 lighting. Right click on the E6 lighting when you're done. After you get the name done, move and copy. Create a new copy. Move to the end. Okay? We're going to repeat ourselves, right? And hit OK. And it will create a third copy for you. Rename. Rename. And guess what the name this one is going to be? Thank you. Low voltage systems. And click out. So now, gentlemen, you have three sheets out of the same background that are power, low voltage, and lighting. Now, Brandon, what do you think we're going to do the low voltage, the lower level? Oh, same that we did the upper level. When you guys go to lower level, we can do it tomorrow. I can walk you through it. We can do it now, whatever you want to do. You go to lower level. So if you want to do lower level, the first thing you do, go copy the upper level. Make sure you have a file. Delete the background in the upper level. Import the lower level background, and do the same sheets. Rename the sheets. We'll do this one tomorrow.
Awesome.
Any comments, guys? Any questions? So that's basically what the situation is. Now do me a favor, can you guys go file save? Make sure you save. So make sure you save. So you saved your copy.
Save.
Okay. Now we have how many sheets we did, Jay? 4. What I'm going to do, guys, with you as we move on. Tomorrow we'll do a commercial.
For the dimensions, you show up the E-dims or?
Yes. No, these dimensions are coming from background.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to.
You turn the dims on so you can delete the other one. That's the
Go to
only.
your Xref and then do upper level dims.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, the upper level dims, you can turn them on. I like to leave them here until we finish. When we print the final, you can turn them off. These dimension, guys, these ones, you can leave them now. When we finish laying out the power and the lighting and low voltage, you can turn them off when you print the full scale.
Changing the sheet number, or you just editing the reference in place?
Now, when you guys have enough energy, we can keep going on that one. When you know, when
Have to.
now when you go, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create in the Xref itself. In the Xref itself, there will be 2 things variable. One of them would be the E. That E. I'll show you how to do that one. This will be, for example, right now, where am I? I'm in E5. We're going to be typing E5 here. So take text basically and type E5 and make it big. Right here, E5. And way at the top, so this is where would be E5. Oops, and way at the top, right here. Oops, I should have zoomed fast enough. Okay, so E5, we're going to type E5, and here, this is going to be power, upper level power. So gentlemen, these are the only things that you have to type right in here on the paper. So we take a text, size the text appropriately, and we make it E5 here, type a text E5 here, and at the top it says upper level power. Then you go to E6, same thing, it becomes E6, and upper level lighting. And you go to E7. Oh, I didn't change that one. Oops.
I put mine as E6 again too.
Oh, I screwed. Oh boy. Right click, rename here. If you made a mistake like I did here, this should be E7, right? E7 and low voltage. Yes, sir. E5 power 3. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah. E5 3. 3 of the same kind. Okay. Yeah, I would ignore it. Let's see if it makes issues with you later on. Okay. Any comments, guys? Any questions about this?
Do we do it like a little bit different way? Can I do it that way?
A different way. Explain to me what you.
Well, everything that's the same, we actually
Ah.
put in.
Thank you.
Everything that's the same, we leave. And
Yes.
Take the text and copy.
Thank you. Here's what I want to walk you guys. That's why I don't have time to do it today. I really do. I want to walk you how to edit the tile block. There are two things that you have to do in the sheet itself. The two things you're looking at them, gentlemen, right here. The sheet. Oops. There you go. Where are we here? There you go. These two, you do them right here. Right? Exactly where they are. In the E's and the sheets. Now the tile block itself, meaning, Chad, how about I want to, right here, I would like my, look at this. I don't like that one here. I would put my picture right here. Right? And all this stuff we have to add another day. So what I would like you guys to do later on is to go edit your tile block. But we don't do it here. We go open the file that we named the tile block after we close all these. We edit it, we add a picture for you. You will add the name for your project right in here. Like we did, remember how we did for the tile block in Revit? We will do the same thing in CAD, edit that tile block. When we're done, we save it. Then, when you come to open any of these files, it will tell you the tile block has been updated. Would you like to load it? You say yes. And oops, it will show all the updates. But I just don't have time to monkey around with that. Does that make sense? Everybody's good? Cool?
I have a question about your,
Yeah.
says chapter 11 there on Friday.
I just did it. I think you'll have it.
There we go.
Well, I know, but you said before, homework 11 is due tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not this one. I haven't done all of this.
So for tomorrow then, it's chapter 2.
For tomorrow,
It's just 1 and 2 commercial, right?
1 and 2 commercial.
Okay.
Cool.
I was just saying 4 right there. That's the new.
3 and 4 next week. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. I am coming in less than a second here for you. Good productive day, guys.